Whoa. Morning everyone. Back at the vlogs. I've filmed me travelling on holiday, and then I filmed a day. Well, not just like little bits of my day. So that's going to be released this Thursday. So I haven't uploaded a video now for 2 weeks. So it's the 14th, Monday the 14th, and I'm just getting back into life, as it were, back into everything. I'm on my way to work. I went to work last. My headphones are bleeping as if they're out of charge, but it says they're fully charged. God knows. I went to work last Friday, got home Wednesday, went to work Friday, had Thursday off, found on my feet again. Yeah, back to it, back into the routine. I tell you what I did do, I looked at my planner from before I went away on yesterday, and I went, like God, you know, like just my routine. I haven't done anything. Well, I've been doing my non-negotiables every day, but in regards to back testing that, I jumped on the charts on Thursday and went back a few years, back to like 2015, started back testing like 2015 just to get my eye in again. I haven't done any back testing. Done a bit of trading while I was away, but yeah, getting back into it now. Back on the diet, £12, and on £13 I'm up. Going back on the scales, £172 I was this morning. So 13, was it what's one? 1357, 2. Let's say it's 63, £13, yeah. Feel it though, feel it. Yeah, so back at it. I'm taking you along for a week. I'm just going to pick up the camera during the week, whether there's any structure to it or anything like that. We shall see. So the market's been absolutely horrendous, like watching paint dry. Very volatile. So I've just been sitting out a lot of entries. Just with like the amount prices moving is not very good. So yeah, well, take you along with the week, pick up the camera along the way. If it becomes anything, might end up being a 2-minute video, but we're getting back into the routine, back at it, back in the gym, back cardio. I'm not gonna run this week, just bloody fat on my belly's hurts when it shakes. That's a bad sign, that, innit? It's a bad sign. Hopefully it's just water. It'll come off during the week. Track my weight. I'm having carbs. I'm gonna have carbs the first few days so my body doesn't go into bloody shock. So protein shake this morning, bar of dark chocolate as normal, and then I've got one meal that's 2 meals turned into one. So that's my dinner. That's chicken, rice and veg. I forgot to buy avocados. And then for my tea, I'm not having no carbs. I'm just gonna have some mince, eggs, and some yogurt. So yeah, let's get after it. See what this week has in store. Oh yeah, when I backtested 2015, very similar to this year. Backtested EU there, and from Jan to I finished August on Saturday. The price action is very similar to what we're seeing now. So if that year's got anything to go by, I was like down 3% by the end of Q1 on EU in August. No, in 2015. Jesus Christ. And then it just picked up, and by August I was up 83% or something like that. So this year's trading has been like 2015. So we'll see. We'll see how the year builds up now. Hopefully we can see some nice trends, some nice liquidity sweeps. Yeah, so we actually ended up saving ourselves 2 losses on Monday morning. One liquidity sweep where it didn't quite meet the entry criteria with the most recent high, what I'm showing you now, and then the current candle live there didn't close how we wanted it to, so I just didn't set a pending order looking for a continuation to the upside, and then that would have stopped us out as well, so 2% save. I almost forgot to pick the camera up there, so I'm driving home. Oh, I can't see my face. So I've got my glasses on. Jesus. Yeah, I forgot. I just put my podcast on. I've been listening to the Naval Neville or something, is he called? Joe, brother-in-law, recommended a couple of podcasts. He's on Joe Rogan, he's on Chris Williamson. So I've just been giving them a listen, so I'm listening to the Joe Rogan one now. He's got some weird opinion, well, logical opinions on things that's quite hard to describe, his thought process on things. I wouldn't say the conspiracies, but work done and graft that changing the undercarriage rollers on a dozer. Was hard graft today. And then itchy band in there. Now I'm going to the gym. First session back in 3 weeks. Well, I trained twice when I was away. Once, twice. Well, I just done chest, shoulders. So now I'm going to do push session. It's mainly chest with a bit of shoulders in, so I'll see how we get on. I'm doing some cardio as well. I'm not running yet. I'm going to wait to get some weight off. And then the gym. I've attached the 2 videos I took at work. You'll have already seen them now. The power of editing anyway. So yeah. And then home, some eggs, mince and yoghurt. Getting ripped. Gym smashed. Not a bad workout, to be honest. The first one back. Burned 300 calories on the bike. That took about half an hour. And then done a quick push session, chest and shoulders. Got a bit of a dab on as well. It's always a good thing. Burn the calories and exercise. So currently, for today, I am 3,183 calories burned. So this £13 should have no problem coming off, should it? We shall see. Oh, he's back! He's back! Hello, little bro. Hello. He's back. What are you doing back? back on the OG meals. 150 grams of mince, 2 eggs, and 0 calorie Fanta with, well, orange with yogurt, blueberries and protein powder. Back on the grind. I've had carbs today for my dinner, so I'm going to slowly phase out the carbs before I do a bulk. Let's get after it. A change of scenery. Alex, my sister-in-law broke down, so we just went to tour home. Her and Rebecca went to buy her a new car and run around and broke down on the way home. So went and told them. She's half died. Cup of tea and bed. Monday done. Tuesday. Just following the process, ticking the boxes, and I know that if I keep on doing it, I'll get to where I want to be. But for the meantime, I just need to keep showing up, process over outcome, and you'll get that's what I keep telling myself anyway. Yeah, that's work and the gym done. My hand is absolutely sore as chips. Blisters come off and I've got sick noise, it knocks them up constantly. I'm gonna go home now, shower, something to eat, and then do a bit of work. A couple hours of work, and I'm gonna try and get in just with not doing it last night. Well, I've started it last night, but then I had to stop. I felt like I built up so much momentum in Q1. And then I've obviously been on a holiday, so the momentum stopped, kind of went in reverse, to be honest. I looked up, copied and pasted my previous week the other day, on Sunday when I planned this week. I looked at it and I just went, oh God, it made me sick. You know, the amount of work I was doing. I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to get going again, but a chap comes back you know, finding the consistency and the momentum and the energy more than anything to pick up where I left off. But we seem to be on to a good start Monday, Tuesday, so getting the work blocks in, ticking off my goals and tasks, trying to focus on the process and not the outcome as much. So yeah, feeling positive. We will get to where we want to be, on top. Morning. Wednesday. I've been thinking it's Wednesday for the past 2 days, to be honest. It's Wednesday the 16th of April. Yeah, not much going on. Should call this Van Talks with Mark, shouldn't it? Should call it something like that, because I'll just seem to be in the van all the time driving to and from work. I don't want to film too much at work, but you obviously you're not allowed, I don't think. So I don't want to start filming at work and then getting sacked or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, just the same as always. Oh, I tend to get out of bed about 5:10. I've been trying to avoid waking up and laying on my phone to try and get to they call it the window of opportunity or something like that. To try and wake up, I check the chart, and then get out of bed, wade, obviously go downstairs, breakfast, and then get on the laptop and do my affirmations and in the window, you know, like in the morning window. Just because sometimes I would lay and then flick open YouTube and scroll YouTube for 5-10 minutes, which is not a habit that I want to be taking part in, to be honest. What else? Trading is going very well. I haven't took a trade for 2 weeks, and I'm very pleased about that. There's been a couple where you're like, where it doesn't fit the plan and then it runs, but obviously it doesn't fit the plan, so you can't feel any FOMO about that. And then there's been a lot of losses, so I'm not happy to take the winners, because the amount of losses that's happened, I'm not happy to take the losses. I know that it wouldn't be worth it in the long run, and it would affect me. I'm much more of a sat back and watch the market type of trader. Yeah, some trading's going really well. I'm really happy with the way I'm trading, the consistency of it, and yeah, started Q2 really well. I've only took one trade and then I haven't took one for 2 weeks, so I'm very, very happy with the way I'm trading. Going to no gym tonight. I'm going to the driving range with the lads, so I might vlog a bit of that. I don't really play golf. It's just that we've started getting together, and the lads like golf, so we're saying, oh, we'll use that as like to get together, really. Master the altitude. Well, yep. So Wednesday, crack on with it. More van chat. Been absolutely starving today. On my way home from work now. Home, showered, eat, and then I'll catch us at the driving range.
Boogie. What's your name?
Yep, and we're back in the car. I've completely forgot I was vlogging and put the camera up all day, so yeah, it's Thursday. I'm on my way home, it's 5:30. Last day, bank holiday tomorrow. I did actually take a trade. I forgot to film it because I was talking to my manager. EU short. It stopped us out within about, I got a notification about half an hour later anyway, so weren't in it long. Choppy, very choppy. Feeling very positive about my strategy. So on to the next one. The winner's around the corner. Let's get after it. I'm going to nip down now and see my nana. Yeah, pop down there and see her. It's going to see if she's got any dates in. Dates with a bit of peanut butter on. That's what we're all about. We'll see if she's got any of that. I think she probably will, because last time I went there was about 1,000 dates in the bloody airport. Yeah, that's it. Go away. I might pick the camera up, show you the dogs. Oh, there's dogs. Cute little dogs. So, yep. Thursday, bank holiday tomorrow. Should have to do it. Govy job's on. Got to change the oil on this, our brother's car, that's why I'm in this. Stripping the motorbike down because its crankcase is leaking. What else? So I might vlog a bit of that tomorrow. Gym. Run. I might do a run tonight when I get in, I'm not too sure. I was meant to go to the gym tonight, but I was going on a holiday tomorrow. So we'll go to see her. Yeah. So tonight I'm having a bit more of a different night. I've skipped the gym, been to see my nana, and I've just jumped on the laptop now just to review and journal today's trade. Check my trade copier because there's a couple of accounts disconnected earlier on, and then I think an early night, it's 9 o'clock now. I think an early night is in order because I am sleepy, bro. So yeah, crack on with this. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh. Now then. Friday. Oh, sort this camera out. It's Friday, the 18th of April. No trades through the night. Pretty choppy price action. I was waiting for a reversal on AU, but we didn't get a set up at 11 o'clock. Wick, it has continued in the direction, which is good to see, I suppose. Yeah, I've just done my morning routine. I'm going to walk the little man, and then I'm going to crack on with oil change and tearing the motorbike to bits. There's quite a bit to do on the motorbike. There's an actual list. Whole shop device guard, case seals, throttle cable, tighten chain, air filter, oil filter, put the water pump on, and then see if it all leaks once I've done it. So yeah. So right. AU's looking, I have got an area set up, so I will be waiting for that. I've got an alert set. Other than that, I won't be checking it now for a few hours unless the alert goes off. And EU, I've just got 2 alerts on that. That is in a huge hourly range, so we'll just wait for it to break out the range or see how it breaks out the range. Other than that, trading's pretty quiet. Yeah, that's all I've got for you, really. Maybe it's a bit of the belief I have in my system at the minute is being, although we're in a drawdown, we've entered a drawdown, which is completely fine. But the confidence I have in still taking a trade is like, I've been patting myself on the back. Like that trade yesterday, not that the belief I had it in it to win, but I just seen it and executed on it. There was no question of, oh, I want it to win or I want it to lose. I am in a drawdown, but obviously I want it to win, but I wasn't saying, oh, I want it to win. I just feel like I've been running through lots of data recently and it works, so why not follow it? When, you know what I mean? I've entered a bit of drawdown on I only trade 2 pairs, so just keep plucking away, and it'll all come. It will all come. So yeah, that's my thought process at the minute, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good about my trading. Not overconfident, but feeling pretty confident about it. No hesitation when executing. So trades have been taken, have been valid, been sat out a lot of trades. Not a lot of trades, a lot of invalid trades. Instead of saying, I'll jump the gun and get in just as a gamble. None of that. Not that I used to do it either, but yeah. Anyway, very emotionally quiet in my head with the trading. Plucking away, we'll get to the top. Let's get after it. So we already have the water pump cover off. We've messed about without we're taking this inner case off. Drop the oil filter goes here. Throttle cable we're changing. This links up down here. What else are we doing? This guard stretched itself. Yeah, just the usual. Every time you ride it, something else. Oh yeah, should tighten the chain up as well. Let's crack on. So, the job so far. I've had to take a little bit more off than I anticipated. I didn't actually need to take that off, but it ended up coming off anyway. We've got the inner clutch. There's the water pump drive. I think that might be the oil pump. And then that's your gearbox at the back. We've got the surface prepped for the new what's it called? Seal. And then I'm going to now prep the inner edge for the seal. Sorry, camera's a bit high there, I was looking. Yep, not too bad. Inner case changed. Hopefully it doesn't all leak. Hopefully this doesn't leak. That was a bit of a nightmare to get back on that O-ring inside there. If not, I'll just change the O-ring. But everything's tight, not torqued. Well, torqued if you mean tight. And then throttle cable, which is inside there, I'm going to change. And air filter, I've changed the oil filter. And I'm going to whip that off. Yeah, that's my extremes. So throttle cable's on. A lot nicer. I had to end up taking the exhaust off, fuel tank off to get into there. That throttle cable was on wrong, so there was probably nothing wrong with the throttle cable, but yeah, that's where we're at. Tighten the chain up, clean the air filter after I have some dinner, top the oil up, kickstart on. Hopefully it doesn't leak. And I need some coolant in my van. But yeah, putting on gas. Just I've been in the shower, freshened up. I'm gonna go to the gym, but I've just got our brother's car that I can't run now, so looks like I'm not going to the gym. I don't know whether to go for a jog, and I'm walking little man around the block now, listening to a bit of Chris Williamson, Modern Wisdom. Yeah, so let's get after it, lads. Yeah, a bit of a change. I'm riding to the gym. Bit of cardio in, I suppose. Can't drive that car, so I was going to jog, but I just pedal to the gym. Head low, bit of cardio. Up the cap.